EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. Next on Madden Football.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. He'll now to return it. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
One thing you can always trust about Carr is to give you a lot of games and a whole lot of numbers as a starter each and every season. He's just got a lightning quick release. I love watching him throw a football, but he's not gotten a lot of chances at postseason moments. In time, well, time is not on his side.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to his fullback now. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Carr completes beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards. And they've
got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Going left side, Williams with it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. And it's a gain of 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Pressure coming for Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Nicotomni's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. They're brought out by somebody who got a whole lot of attention for a stretch last year as a rookie, especially in Jersey, Tommy DeVito.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch is made down the right sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This is ahead for about 5. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now their opening opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Coming left is Tracy. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Gano ready to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Another run for Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Carr to the air now. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt, and it'll be Giants football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. He'll throw it. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
From the gun on third down. He finds Johnson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. Escapes a defender. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Micah McFadden able to make the play. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
From the 29. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Carr here from the gun. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. Now here comes the New York offense. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. This play goes for 36. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A handoff to Tracy. Gets to space right side. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Saints come marching onto the field. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Saints with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Carr with it on 1st. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Carr throwing on 3rd. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Neighbors with the catch. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. No return on that punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. That's going to bring us to the end of this first half of football with the Giants holding things down in East Rutherford. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. In the first half, it was quarterback Tommy DeVito doing his thing. He's got the lone touchdown of the game on a touchdown run. We'll see if he can get it going through the air as this one goes on.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returnable from the 1. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They'll throw to begin this drive. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here's Tracy once more. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Looking for a throw here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They get 27 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to... And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. snow, ready to send this away. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Cut out left. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Bobby Okereke making that stop. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Carr. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. First and 10 now from the 30. A give to Tracy up the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action here. He's going deep this time. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to the air here. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Throwing now from the gun. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Dropping back to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. This is Tracy. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That play wrapped up by DeMario Davis. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. They send a tight end in motion. Here's Tracy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's Singletary. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing off the play fake here. Buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Now ready to send this away. Hill now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Saints offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carr here from the gun. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Carr setting to throw. That's into the hands of Moreau. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Carr to the air now. He finds Johnson. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
2nd and 6 now. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
We give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Running behind center with Kamara. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage, or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. It's Tracy on the carry. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here following the penalty. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Gano ready to send this away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Now to throw. Wilson's got it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Throwing now. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds a few yards short of the first. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And they'll watch him go out a ways from that marker, partner. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And even with those 2 timeouts left across the field, they can still kneel out this win and send us all home. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Giants take a knee here, running out the final seconds to their victory. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them